Greetings and welcome, everyone. It's All You Can Geek Moviecast, episode 341. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Gass, joined by Mike Sneedy,
What's up?
Corey Feinsod, with his
Yo.
semi-emo hair. Corey, you got some emo hair going.
Yeah.
Well, they usually wear a hat, so that's why.
And Tony Korkanakis.
Sup?
So hold on, guys. Welcome to 341, the Moviecast. Wow. Whew. It's been a busy week of video games for me, but I have watched a couple shows. We'll get into that in this episode. But first, I want to discuss the massive drop-off that was the Fate of the Furious in the U.S. What was it? Big decline here. It was still number one at $38.5 million.
38, yeah.
It declined over
60-something percent, right?
65%, I think it did, or something like that. It was a Batman versus Superman drop-off.
Definitely 60%. I think what I have is 60%, but just
because it did
just
100
round it
million.
down.
Yeah.
Did 100 million down to 38. It's 62%.
Yeah. So yeah, big drop off.
Easy math with 100 million.
Big drop off over the weekend. Huge worldwide numbers though. It's at 900 million worldwide.
That's what Vin Diesel does with these movies. It's crazy. Like Triple X, I am still shocked that that movie made over $300 million.
Yeah. It's
There's a budget of 40.
Yeah. I mean, this is obviously clearing $1 billion easy. I mean, easy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, in the U.S., it's not doing very well. I mean, that's struggle in the U.S. I think that has more of an impact though, doesn't it?
Not when you make $1 billion, doesn't
It's doing well enough though. Like 100 million your first week is not bad.
They already said though they're only going to 10. So
Okay. Well, good. Then they have what? I hate things when they just go too long. Which strangely enough, today I was
like
reading.
Doctor Who.
Well, no.
Oh.
Strangely enough, I was reading about the ending of Lost today.
Mm-hmm.
I was just, for some reason, I was like, I don't know what I started thinking about that show for, but I was like, whatever happened to Walt? I don't remember if they actually explained that or not. So I was like, I was reading the ending of Lost again because I couldn't. It's so long ago, and I read that and it got me so pissed. Again, that's a show that just went on too long, and they asked too many questions. So, one of those examples. But yeah, I mean, it's good that they have an ending in sight then with 10. So 2 more movies. So
I don't know. I think that if the next 2 movies both cross $1 billion, there's going to be another one. I don't see how that you stop. Like, well, we have this franchise that doesn't really need to end, but we're just saying it's ending, and it's making billions of dollars for us. Yeah, we'll probably make another one.
I don't know, man.
So would it be called F11, aka the refresh?
There it is.
Total domestic box
F5
office.
would have been more appropriate for that, but
Yeah.
Total
F11
domestic
is
box
still
office
pretty-
for this is 163. So they make their most money in the United States off of their movies because
the first one without Paul Walker, it does have an effect.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to say that the worldwide 900 million is not profit. They don't make as much overseas as they do in the U.S. for movies.
You're still making $1 billion. Even if you get 40% of $1 billion, Jim, you're still making $1 billion.
All I'm saying is they need this U.S. market, Corey. If this movie does not do well in the U.S. market, they won't keep the franchise.
I doubt that.
No,
You're making $1 billion. You're
I'm
not going
saying-
to make another sequel?
I'm saying it can't get to $1 billion again because I think the drop off is happening. I think the interest in the United States market is wavering for this movie, and I think this shows it.
You just said it doesn't matter, though. They're not even at 200 million. It's already at 900 worldwide. It's $700 million worldwide.
Sure. And you actually make 30% of that from China. Wherever they make in China, they make 30%.
Whatever, Jim. It's still $700 million.
I don't know. They need that U.S. market is what I'm trying to say.
Their U.S. market is more profitable per ticket sold.
Yes.
But just the sheer volume in China goes a long ways. What they will do, or what I suspect they'll do, is kind of like a Transformers deal where it's like, hey, we're going to have a segment in China so we can get like a special
Even
cut
more.
or lucrative deal or something like that.
Tax
And then
breaks
obviously,
and shit
right,
like that.
exactly, tax breaks. And then China, their gross will go even more up. But, I mean, you could just see it just with even like the last Transformers. U.S. was down, but everywhere else was up. So it was like kind of counteracted the loss. So
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a deal like that soon.
Oh, maybe. But Anyways, I don't know if they should
It's
be
still
worried
like
yet.
their most
Depending-
profitable franchise.
I mean,
for
that
Universal.
spin-off movie
I mean,
is going ahead with Jason Statham and The Rock. So that's happening.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Officially?
a spin-off. Yep.
Wait, Jason Statham's going to come back? Was this his first one?
Second.
He showed up at the end, I think, or something.
Yeah, so I
No.
guess it'd be his third, but it's his second full. So yeah, he's going to get a spin-off with The Rock. I guess they were so good on screen they wanted a spin-off, and now that the Vin Diesel feud has been buried, they can have a spin-off. So.
Well, it wouldn't have Vin Diesel spin-off, so it wouldn't matter.
Well, no, I mean, he's got a lot more creative say in this franchise than you think, Corey. Yeah.
He's a executive producer.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So he he cut that
How
last
high
sequence.
can you go?
He cut the last sequence. I wouldn't have put it past him.
He
but-
loves money. People love money, Jim. You don't understand this, dude. It's money speaks. Why
Yes.
do you think Daniel Craig's gonna be Bond again?
I know why.
Just back up that dump truck
movie
full of
even
gold.
gets made, even that movie, there's 5 studios bidding for Bond right now, and all of them have a different idea of how they want to bring what they want to do with the franchise. So, yeah, who knows what Bond 25 is going to be. The Bond 25 is 3 years off without a doubt.
Do any of them involve burying the franchise?
No, all of them want to make it. It's just a matter of who is
It's already been buried.
who is in charge of it, and then who's maybe playing Bond. If Sony gets their way, it's obviously wow, I almost said Pierce Brosnan.
Craig.
Jesus, Daniel Craig. But it's obviously going to be him.
Is he going to be fighting with a cane now?
Maybe in
Pierce
3
Brosnan
years.
has a new miniseries or something where he's like some cowboy dude.
Yeah,
Ew.
yeah.
So he's not Cable, obviously.
He's not. He's not. Did we mention Cable last week?
Oh.
I think we did.
we did.
Okay.
Mhm.
We did.
Boss Baby was number 2. Beauty and the Beast at 3. Going in Style at 4. And Smurfs: The Lost Village at 5. Opening this week is nothing. The Calm Before the Storm that is Marvel and Disney.
One more week for Fast, and then
Yeah. Well,
Guardians.
Fast is already dropping off. Like, where are these people? I think people are saving their money already. Guardians may have a bigger.
well, that's what I mean.
launch.
Like you got one more week, and then it's dead. I mean, you
Yeah.
put a fork in it at that point.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think domestically they're going to clear 250.
No.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No,
Like, that's not a success. That's not a success domestically.
Depends on how long it's in the theater, but
We're
again,
coming up
you're
on summer,
forgetting
man.
it doesn't matter.
But that-
like,
All right.
you're forgetting. Like, I don't know why you think that. Like the overseas doesn't matter at all. It matters
No, it
greatly
does.
now.
It doesn't-
A lot of these movies are catering to the overseas market.
I don't know. I
We're
know that
seeing
their
it.
profit margins are so low on the overseas that they would obviously like to see.
It's still
domestic.
profit, though. I mean, that's what is wrong with profit?
It's a lot of work to get a small profit. That's all it is. A lot of work for a small piece.
Is it? Is
Yeah.
it a lot of work?
Yeah. You have to make sure your movies can be rated properly in the other countries.
I don't
It is
know.
a lot of
I can't
work.
believe you're complaining that
Marketing,
a movie's going to make
completely
over $1
different
billion
languages.
and it's not a success. That just blows my mind.
I would not
I
call it
don't-
a success.
It's funny money.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, $250 million. You said that was that movie.
How much was the budget for it? The budget was what, 250 maybe?
Probably. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm just probably, yeah, with marketing. I'm sure.
Yeah. Right.
I'm not saying it's got a huge budget, but they're not looking to make their money back. That's not a win, Corey. I know that
I know,
overseas is
but
gravy.
it's still, but
I
I'm saying
understand
you
that
made
overseas is gravy.
$750 million more than that. Take away 50% of it, let's say. Because obviously China is not 750 million of it. But let's say you made half of that. So you're still at $375 million profit.
Possibly.
That's more than most movies make in their entire run.
I
That's
would
just profit.
say-
You're netting that.
I don't even know if it's 50% though. I know it's 30% in China. It might be less, but just saying,
I don't
it's
know,
not
I
as
just-
much
I'm
as you
just-
think.
You could be right, John. I'm just saying, like, when you're talking huge numbers like $1 billion, you can tout this movie made $1 billion worldwide, and it's not a success. I don't know. Seems
No,
odd.
I don't. I mean, I'll rein.
I'm
Jim
saying
back
it's
a little bit.
waning.
I don't
I'm
think
saying it's waning is what I'm saying. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I wouldn't say it's not successful because obviously it is going to make money. But I think with studios like this and these big mega movies that just bring more high-profile, high-name, high-costing actors and actresses, their costs increase. So when they're spending more money to not make those big gains,
Yeah.
they got to at least rethink, like, what are we doing? What can we do for the formula and stuff like that?
And I think that they're seeing that too a little bit with saying it's ending at 10. But I mean, if 10 makes $1 billion, they're going to be an 11.
F11.
F11. I'm trying to look up the budget.
Safe reboot.
Oh my
Safe mode.
god.
It's a it's $250 million budget. We were right. I like how you can just estimate that nowadays. You know, you can kind of like you're looking at Batman, Superman about what was it like 3 something or something like that, 350 I think they were estimating, or maybe 500 break even. And this one was we're already estimating properly because we just know like the level of CG in a movie.
I mean, what plus like they're in there like they have their like repertoire. They know what they're doing. This is not their first outing. Like they've done this before, so
yeah.
it's like
This isn't their first rodeo.
It's not their first road trip.
Yeah.
What other car puns can we get in there?
Yes. But
All
I'm
right,
just saying.
let's
I'm just saying
going here.
it's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
It's a drag race.
It's not a drag race. You can't live your
This is a
life
drag.
a quarter mile at a
Let's
time,
say
guys. You
it's a drag.
can't do it.
I don't know about you guys. I'm really exhausted of this conversation now.
I feel like we're just
Let's
spinning.
accelerate past
I feel
this,
like we're
man.
just spinning the tires, guys. I feel like we're just
Put
spinning
a
the
break
tires.
on this. Put a break on it. Let's move along here.
Mike,
I was drifting to the next conversation.
oh, yeah. Nothing, Mike. It's not even a sound. All right, let's get into movie news. Talk about the Avengers.
Whoa,
Infinity-
no spoilers, Jim. No spoilers. Only on the back of the cars.
Wow. Wow.
Man.
Infinity-
That's the movie cast. That's it.
Infinity War is opening soon, and Zoe Saldana, who plays Gamora, may have leaked the title for the 4th movie, which I'm not even shocked about. We're hearing that she accidentally said it was Infinity Gauntlet. So it kind of coincides with the fact that they said they will not release the title of the 4th movie until after the 3rd one's out, because it's kind
I
of
said
like
no spoilers.
huh?
I
It's
said no
kind of a
spoilers.
spoiler, I guess, but whatever that means, the Infinity Gauntlet. It means nothing to me, but it may mean
Yeah.
something
So what
for
is
comic
the
book readers.
3rd one called? Infinity War?
Infinity War.
There's only 2.
Yeah.
Or,
Well, no,
yeah.
Infinity War.
And then
Third
Infinity
one.
Gauntlet.
The
My
third
thing is,
movie.
isn't that a little bit too similar? Like, isn't that confusing?
Yeah.
Well, because they said Infinity War was going to be a 2-part thing.
Well, no,
and then
no,
they
that
said
got
they
changed.
backtracked on that.
That got changed. Now there's an official.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So I
They're
can win
changing
my-
it. So they
I can win my
backtracked
bet-
on it.
So I can win my bet. There's an
They
official.
put it in
3
reverse.
coming out.
And they're like,
Yeah, there's an official 3 coming out, so I can win my bet. All 3 of you guys get to
No,
watch the movie.
What
I
bet was
think-
this?
I think we
The Shield, Agents of Shield.
no because when
Oh,
we made the
that's not
bet,
bad.
it was whatever the conclusion of the 3rd Avengers at that time was one movie.
Sure.
I don't know. I think we revisited it. I forget what the terms of the bet
I'm
were.
even willing to extend it to the 4th. You know how confident I am about this bet now. Like,
Pretty confident.
yeah, I am so confident that I won this bet. Like,
yeah.
It's not often, but I think I nailed that one.
No,
I've
I mean
lost
it
more
just
than
got
I've won, for
worse
certain.
on the Marvel infighting with fucking what's his name?
You know what's weird is they filmed. I was reading an article today about Tom Holland worked with John Bernthal for their auditions together. Like they worked with each other to audition, so that like to get to get into like their roles, they worked with each other, which was crazy. Like you think about and they both got their parts, but they're both different studios. Not really different studios, but different branches. But I thought it was kind of a cool thing to read that the 2 actors, which I'm sure both of them would love to be in a movie together. You get the Punisher with Spider-Man, that would be awesome.
I mean, he does visit Hell's Kitchen. So.
Yeah. I mean, just having Spider-Man cameo and that would be just ridiculous, or vice versa. God, that would be amazing. But the fate of Spider-Man is actually obviously still in question about how long that movie deal goes for. But the other thing I was reading today was about Guardians, because Guardians 2 is getting reviewed now, which is, it's coming in middle, I think, mediocre to out.
Mediocre, really?
Mediocre.
Oh, there's
I think
like
it's
91
everybody's saying very fun film. So very fun film, but not the
But-
best Marvel film of all time. You know, that's
Everyone's saying
You
it's
could be
like a
anywhere.
little bit worse than the first one.
you could be anywhere. So I've heard
Or
people
a
though.
little bit
I've
better.
read reviews that have said it was better. So it's like
I haven't seen those yet, but
I can link those. But I've read a few of them. But it's been a mixed bag for that one, which is fine. But I was reading more about their future plans and how they really want to expand their Guardians universe. And immediately thought, like, isn't Venom a Guardian of the Galaxy at some point?
What?
I'm sure
Asian Venom?
some
I'm almost
sure
certain
some
Venom was
version of
Guardian.
him was at some
Yeah.
point.
I'm almost certain Venom was a Guardian of the Galaxy.
You got to remember,
I
in
don't
like the
know.
last 5 years, Marvel's went completely off the rails, and everyone's doing nonsensical bullshit in
Yeah.
the comics.
And
Well, I mean-
Wolverine's not returning. It's his son
Yes.
that's returning.
Which son?
Exactly.
Is it a new son? Is it Dakin? Who is it?
It's not Dakin.
Dakin was the only interesting one.
It's a Howlet, though.
People hated him, but he was still more interesting than the other options.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
think.
so actually, it was Venom's origins were revealed in Guardians of the Galaxy story, like where the symbiote came from.
Hmm.
So that's what I was thinking.
Ugh.
So it's got ties with it. I'm just thinking, like, I'm not even saying like full on crossover, but I think a little tie that way would be kind of cool if those studios are still going to work together. You know, it's kind of
Is
a,
Venom even going to really have anything to do with Spider-Man?
no, not at the moment, no, because he's like they're working with Marvel and that's their one character.
What's the point?
Yeah, so
What's
I
the
don't know.
point of
Spider-Man
Venom
universe.
existing?
Yeah, but the plans right now, Venom in his own universe, Spider-Man with the Marvel universe. So that's the plans right now, which is going to be hella confusing for people that have a loose knowledge of Venom.
So dumb.
Well,
I'm sorry.
it's-
Venom without Spider-Man is what's the point?
You can thank the Marvel hunger from the mid '90s when they were just bankrupt. I mean, they killed them. They just signed any deal that was in front of them. So I mean, look what happened with. I was watching a documentary on the Fantastic Four. You know, the movie that never came out with Roger Corman, his movie.
Mhm.
I mean, that was a movie that was never going to be made. That like.
No, it never was coming out. It's
Yeah.
just being made to keep the rights.
Yes, it was made only to keep the rights, and it was never going to get released. And it was just like a behind-the-scenes thing where, like, even like Stan Lee made fun of the movie, and I've never seen him do that with any movie ever. Like he was like, you know, listen, let's not base what the Fantastic Four are doing based on what they're doing in that movie or something like that. He said at a convention one time. It was just ridiculous. Like, so they just were signing their names to everything, and this is what happens. You get this kind of deals where they'll never get their rights back because they just signed over everything. So, in the meantime, though, we get Netflix universe, which is nice and dark and gritty and cool. The way to do dark and gritty, unless you're, you know, a monk who has no family and wants to leave for some reason because he found his family that took him in. And I still don't understand why he left, but we don't have to bring that up. It's fine.
Because you saw Bird, bro.
Yeah, he saw a bird. That's right. However, I can say that Luke
He
Cage,
was bored.
which was fine, and I still say that was fine. Like,
I think they're on the same level.
no.
I think they're on the same level.
No. Like, there was
I think
just
the
bad
third act was worse
writing.
than Luke Cage.
There was just bad writing in Iron Fist all throughout it. Like, Luke Cage had a good, solid, I thought, really good first half.
Yeah, but I think the third act went worse in Luke Cage, I think, than Iron
Really?
Fist.
It went worse than
What?
Compared to the rest of it, yeah.
no.
Hmm.
I disagree. You have to rewatch then because you're
I don't want to rewatch.
you're misremembering. I'm just saying you're misremembering. Luke Cage's finale wasn't great, but it was stronger than Iron Fist. Which was,
Iron Fist was shit.
Yeah.
I thought the second to last episode was okay in the Iron Fist.
Anyways, I look for Iron Fist in 2018 because they're going to finish filming by March. That's their schedule. They're
Ugh.
filming from June to March.
You mean Luke Cage?
Did I say Iron Fist? Oh, I'm sorry. Luke Cage. Yeah, so they're going to
So
film starting
they're
June.
doing a second season.
Yeah, second season of that. Claire, Rosario Dawson's character, will not be in Punisher.
Wait, did they start filming Jessica Jones too, or no?
Yes, Jessica
I
Jones
think
season
so.
2 has started filming as well for next year. And Daredevil is supposed to be next year. I might get my 3 in 1 year. Wait, we're getting that this
You're
year?
definitely getting 3 in
We're
1
getting
year.
that this
You're
year.
getting 3 this
So
year.
it's going to be 3 starting this year, and that's going to kick off the 3 next year. So we're going to get Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage next year.
Yep.
That could be awesome.
Could be. I'm losing faith in the Netflix universe a little bit.
Well,
But-
you can't.
You're getting Daredevil back.
Yeah, Daredevil's fine.
Yeah.
Punisher.
Jessica
Daredevil was
Jones,
fine,
but Jessica
the-
Jones was so good as well. I mean, that was so good.
Dude, that clip of the Defenders like in the elevator, and you just look at Danny Rand, and he's like so terrible,
Yeah.
like exhausted and panting, and everybody else is fine. You know, it's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Get
out.
Yeah. All right. Let's move over
More
to.
like iron shit.
It is. Let's move over to Fox News stuff.
Fox News.
Well, Fox.
Bill
Film-
O'Reilly's
Fox
out.
Film News.
Yes,
Fuck that
exactly.
guy.
Let's talk about that.
Fox Film News. So yeah, we have the X-Men universe getting dated on stuff. So we get Deadpool is coming out June 1st of 2018. The New Mutants. That's the show, right? Coming out in March. March.
Is that the show or is that a movie?
They got New Mutants. Will be a film debut on April 13th. So
Okay.
that's coming out. Finishing up the year with X-Men Dark Phoenix, they're calling it now. For November 2nd. November 2nd.
Doing it again.
Yep.
You know what I decided? The reason I don't like the Phoenix Saga is it has nothing to do with the central conflicts of the X-Men. Nothing. It has nothing to do with prejudice or feeling
But
like an
hey.
outsider. That really, it's just
Cyclops might be able to actually have like a role in this Phoenix Saga
fuck
this time.
Cyclops. Cyclops doesn't deserve a role in anything.
So Bryan Singer's still
Okay.
on, right? Bryan Singer's still making these, so he gets to finally make his X-Men 3?
Maybe.
Well, he did so well with the last one, right?
I mean, Apocalypse was not a good movie.
I liked it. I thought it was fun.
Nah.
I still need to see it.
Mike, maybe I'll watch it again. If you want to watch, maybe we can figure out time to watch it. Because I'm willing to watch it again because maybe I was just in a shit mood. But I mean, it's possible.
I mean, I feel like they definitely made Apocalypse. They did him a disservice
Yeah.
in this film,
I think
but
that's what it
I
was
thought
for me.
Magneto was good. I thought the other characters were good.
I mean, he's like Poe from The Force Awakens, so that's weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Forgot about that. Oh god. All right. What else we got in this news here? Fox movies, Arrow. Mike, your favorite show is teasing character deaths in its finale.
It's my favorite CW show right now.
Oh god, you're actually agreeing with me.
But I'm worried
I was
about who
poking
this is gonna
fun.
be. I mean, of the CW shows, it's the best at the moment. I wouldn't say it's a return to form, but it's a return to okay.
We're selling for okay. Jeez.
Yeah.
I heard that Legends of Tomorrow is like their best show.
Legends of Tomorrow,
It's just like a
I-
fun show.
it is a fun show. You can't take it too seriously, but the finale they completely like broke all its rules because whatever. And we got a scene where we have Reverse Flash actually ripping main character's heart out and like holding it. It was pretty cool.
He KO'd somebody?
Yeah. He it was
Are
actually
they dead?
red.
Are they actually dead?
He's dead in that timeline.
Oh, yeah.
It's all timeline based. Like the Flash is going to be such a shit finale. Like
Well, I saw
So
the preview.
edgy, man.
I
So
saw the
good.
preview for Flash, and he's rocking a little bit of Corey's hair.
oh, nice.
I'm thinking back to Spider-Man 3. This is going to
Oh
be great.
no, we get the
gonna be
emo.
great.
Oh,
Emo
man.
Barry Allen coming up
Yeah.
soon.
Grant
Stay
Gustin
tuned.
emo.
Hmm.
Jeez.
No, I really like. I'm gonna watch that, but it's gonna be bad. Legends is fun, and yeah, they could kill a bunch of characters, and it doesn't matter.
I heard Zod's gonna be on Supergirl with Superman in the finale.
Maybe I'll check back into that there.
Yeah, I heard that. I mean, I'm gonna watch that.
But
at some
back
point
to
this
Arrow.
summer. That'll be a summer show I'll watch.
Back to Arrow. This isn't really a spoiler because I have no actual knowledge other than like what I've seen before. But I would guess if like a real main character was killed, unfortunately, I would think it would be Diggle.
They're saying real main characters here.
But you know what?
Characters.
Because they're
Nobody
not gonna kill
stays
Melissa.
dead.
And that's the problem. Just kill
Well,
them.
that's not
and that's
true.
it.
Tommy is gone. He
Oh, that's true.
hasn't
Tommy
come
stayed
back.
dead.
And I'm pretty sure Laurel, aside from alternate
Okay,
universe
so if you
villains,
died in
is dead.
season 1, you don't come back.
Wait,
but
isn't his-
after
wait,
His
that-
mother is also
His
dead.
mother's still
season
dead?
2.
His mother's still
Lots of characters are always dead. Really,
Well,
just
not top build characters. Not like
Laurel is gone
Main
too. She's
cast.
not coming back
Oh,
unless
Laurel's
she's a
back.
villain. She's not coming back.
Want to bet?
They replaced her.
She's coming back.
Yeah, as a villain.
No. Oh, well, she's listed as a series regular now. So in my opinion, that's Laurel back.
That actress is back.
Yeah, that's a series regular. That means she's back. I mean, maybe
listed
it
as
may
a series
be a new personality, but it's the same fucking person.
It's a different character.
No, it's not. Is her name
It
Laurel Lance?
I don't know. She's from an alternate. So you're gonna try to say people from the alternate universes are the same characters?
Yes, they're still the same people. Like they're not the same like actual like character.
What's the scientist guy's name? I forgot his name.
Yeah, you're gonna say HR, the douchebag.
HR, yeah.
He's the same character.
He's not the same character, same actor, but they replaced him with the same guy.
If one of those characters died,
I will say this, Mike. I will say this: like the Wells they brought back in the season 2, acted just like the Wells we had that wasn't even Wells. So yes, it's the same fucking character. That wasn't Wells. Does everybody remember this? That was Ebon Thawne that was playing Wells. Like everybody's like, "Oh, I loved him from season 1 and 2," and they acted exactly the same fucking way.
Not really, but yeah.
Very similar.
Anyway, this new guy is totally different, and he's a totally different character. But all this is beside the point. I still think it's Diggle, the end, because they're not going to kill Felicity, and they're forcing everyone else down our throat.
Give us what you've been watching besides, obviously you've been watching Arrow, so what else?
Yeah, well, not lately. It's been on break. But I did finally finish The Legends of Tomorrow. I told you. They broke all their rules, killed everyone. It was fun and stupid. That's Legends of Tomorrow, fun and stupid.
Yeah.
I finally also, because now I'm not watching Iron Fist anymore, I watched the end of The Walking Dead. It was okay. Should have been like the 4th episode of this season instead of the last one. And then it would have been good if it was the 4th episode instead of the 13th.
I have legitimate issues with that finale. Like, serious gripes as one of the worst episodes I've seen.
Why? What?
It was I can't say.
This is a Mass Effect 3 ending for Jim right here.
Yeah,
it's over.
I'm done with this. It ended the show for me.
You don't like Bulletproof Tigers?
I'm done with the show. I don't like tigers that can differentiate between obvious people. Trained. Bullshit. They've never even met. Bullshit.
What show are we even talking about right now?
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. I mean, I'm coming from the standpoint of I'm still a little bit further in the comics, and this tiger shit happens. Not exactly like this, but it still happens in the comics. So
I also have issues with. There's so much of that finale. I can't talk about it. It's too fresh for people. I know people watch it. So I'm not gonna say it.
The character. I mean,
the character changes. The certain character. All of it was just like, what the fuck happened? What the hell is this?
Well, we need to talk at some other point about this because I'm curious because I thought it was fine, but I don't.
While we're mixing things, I don't think Tony and Corey are going to mind if we talk about this. I really don't think they're going to care.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't love it, and I don't care that much to be like. Woo.
I already know the main character that dies on it because that character got cast in a different show.
Yeah, a show that I'm actually looking forward to.
Everyone knows that.
I'm really hoping that's a good show. I really hope so.
Honestly, I'm kind of wondering if that's why what happened.
I think it's shitty though when that news comes out because it spoils shows like this for you. That shit's going down.
This main character is the least main of main characters.
It's more Alfred's character, yeah.
He or she had a death wish for the last 3 seasons. So
yeah,
whatever.
We'll talk after.
So
the
yeah,
podcast.
That was enough of that. And that's it for me. What I watched.
All right. Anything, Corey?
Yeah, I did get to watch a bunch of stuff just because it's it's easier to watch something than it is to play something when you have to watch your kids. Mm-hmm. But I started watching my coworker, and I know you actually started this, Jim, and you said it was really bad, but the anime that's on Netflix, 7 Deadly Sins.
Yes, yeah. I don't know if I said it was bad. I just never got into it. I don't know. I just watched the first episode or something.
It reminds me a lot of Kenshin. Just the main character and the setup and everything reminds me a lot of Kenshin, and it got pretty good. So I've been watching that, and it's pretty decent actually.
That reminds me. Have you seen the other live action Kenshin movies? Tony, have you seen them?
I saw the first one.
There's a whole bunch, and like it goes
Yeah,
to
they're good.
Kyoto and everything. I was wondering if they. I'm gonna watch them. I really do want to watch them.
They're okay. The thing that I don't like about a lot of these anime to live action films, and they're doing it with Brotherhood, Fullmetal Alchemist, is like they're Chinese. Like they're not Japanese productions. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So they're Chinese actors
At
playing
least
these characters.
it's a step up from whitewashing, though, right?
Sure. It's just weird though.
But
Too.
now you wonder why
Same
white
time.
people get confused all the time. This is why.
Oh man, no, it's well, it's nice. Is it a step up though, Tony? Like it's like the same idea though. It's Chinese washing.
At least they're Asian descent, though.
At least they're all yellow, I guess, right?
Wow.
See, that's what I'll let them say that. I'll look at Facebook.
So in any case, well, whatever. But the 7 Deadly Sins, it's good. It's kind of like this character is looking for the seven Deadly Sins are characters or heroes in the world, and so this character is looking for the leader to help fight against these holy knights that are actually not really good, and it's pretty cool. And again, like I said, it reminds me a lot of Kenshin, where the character is a very strong character, is very powerful, but he kind of doesn't want to use that ability or power, but kind of is forced into using it here and there to protect the people that he cares about. And so watching that made me want to watch Kenshin again, and it's on Hulu.
Yes.
So I started watching it, but it is the worst dubbing I have ever heard in any anime or freaking
Kenshin?
The Kenshin dubbing is so bad.
Dude, I couldn't. That is the one reason I never really got into Kenshin, was just the dubbing was so bad.
I never watched the dub before, so I was like, whatever. I'll just watch it. I'll just it's fine dubbed. There's no subbed option on Hulu.
What?
You have to watch in dub. That's why I was
Are you sure? I feel like we did watch it in dub because we watched Yes I Am. He always said that, like Miss Kaoru. Yes,
Well, then it's a different dub because this is shit. This is the I'm telling you, I couldn't even finish the first episode because of how bad the dubbing was.
I'm gonna watch it.
You
I have it queued on my watch list, so I'm gonna watch it.
So bad.
All right. I mean, it's also
It
maybe didn't age, Corey. I mean, it's possible.
It's possible, but it's just I feel like they did maybe it's just because the later episodes were better, maybe, or something.
Yeah, well,
they got into it.
Yeah.
But wow, that was rough. I could not get through it. It was that terrible in the dubbing, and you really realize how important that is, because playing Persona and stuff like that. I'm doing the English one for now, and I went back and forth. And yeah, I hate Igor. It just does not make sense, his voice, whatever. But the dubbing is very good, and you can tell when the voice actors have really put time and effort into making these characters sound okay. Not with Kenshin. That was
yeah. I'll give it a look.
Other than that, it's just some more animes here and there. But just been on an anime kick. I got caught up on Kenshin is topic. Attack on Titan season 2.
I gotta watch that too. I'm gonna get that done too.
I was gonna wait on that, but
is it done?
My God, it's so good.
It's not done.
No.
I might wait for it to finish.
It just started in April. It just started this month.
Yeah, I might just wait for it to. I can't. I don't think I can.
I was what? I don't have anything to watch, so I watched the first episode. I was like, damn it, I gotta see the next one.
So
it's so good.
My Hero Academia, I haven't watched those episodes because I like to just kind of blitz through them, anime is so good when you just blitz through it.
I think you mean at least an hour's worth or something.
A couple episodes, at least a 4 episode.
Yeah, 3, like you're saying, Jim, with the arcs. I kind of understand what you meant by that from last week. You make the 3 episode arc, whatever, where it's kind of clearing that part of.
You can take a break because there's a clear pause. So that's what I like, and I mean, I don't know when that'll be in Attack on Titan, so I'll give it a few episodes. Just to be safe.
Yeah, it's oh man, it made me actually go back and watch the season 1 again.
Cool.
So,
Tony,
it was so good.
Nothing.
Did you guys watch the latest Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I watched that.
I did. I did. That's what I was going to say when I was up to.
I always forget that.
I don't, because it's been very good and the ratings are rising now on this. It's 3 weeks of increase now from. It's actually it's almost matching its premiere now. Its season premiere. So if it gets to that level, that's pretty strong. Because it was
what
down.
did it peak? I mean, season didn't they were at an 11?
No, a 1. like rating wise, right? Like a 1.0.
Yeah,
1.2?
they had like 11. Well, I mean, like 11 million viewers.
Oh yeah,
in
but
season
I don't
one.
know the million wise how that comes out to be, but like 1.2, they're at like 0.8.
Wait, they're back
right
up
now.
to season 1 ratings?
No. They're back up to the beginning of the season's ratings. Their
okay.
ratings
Oh,
Alright.
beginning of
dropped.
this season.
Yeah.
I thought you meant beginning of the series.
No, their ratings dropped poorly this year. In the middle, I guess right after Ghost Rider ended. That was a plunge, and then they were like leveled, and then they kind of just started going back up now. Each week's
I really love this
increase,
season,
so.
all of it. So
Like you can see, it's amazing. Like everybody's liking it because you can see the increase, 14% a week. So they should be like tied with their premiere, I think, next week. If it
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Continuing trend, yeah, upward trending, we can say. And it's been a strong story. Like that's why. I know, Mike, you don't like this plot device, but
Not too much, but
and I can see that
these episodes are okay though.
the last episode, though, like I have to say, my only gripe with the last episode was there was things we're supposed to care about that I felt because they spent so much time away from characters, I didn't care about it. That's all.
Well, I cared about it because this was a certain thing that I wanted more of. Since I've noticed this certain thing, I've wanted more of this certain thing, and now I think that's taken away, and now I'm upset.
Oh.
well, I like this episode a lot just because it's like all these things and stories people talk about and like throughout this show and how they have these regrets or have these like wishes or wants. They're all kind of coming true here, and it's like, wow, what does that do, and how does that affect people? And that's really what you're seeing. And so it's been pretty cool. And obviously, my favorite character is in this arc. So, and there was a tweet by the guy that played Hunter. He tweeted out something and there's a hint that he might be on the show.
Oh, cool. That'd be awesome.
Again.
And they need to come back since
That would
their
be
show
cool.
didn't exist. But what was there? There's that one really cheap character callback in this episode that I thought was stupid as hell. Like a certain character sort of just shows up out of nowhere. And
Oh,
like, really?
the one that perished.
Do we need this
a long time
character? See, I would never have known who the hell that was if they didn't say his name right away.
See, I thought, what was I saying? Like, the episode was meant to be based on, like, impactful for memories, and, like, I feel like because you haven't seen anything about these characters, you just were like, eh. I didn't say I hated the episode. I actually liked it quite a bit. I just felt like that the impactful sections of it were not as impactful for me, that's all.
I'm also a
we
little
didn't talk about
iffy on
anything?
how we do have actual, like, fully realize, oh, look, rogue AI, it happened. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of was hoping there'd be a little more to it than that, but not really.
Well, I mean, they live in a universe where Ultron happened, so I don't really.
So, like, you should have learned the first time, buddy.
Well,
And-
yeah, they tried to forbid him from, doing it. And...
I don't know. But I do like this arc has been
It'll
great.
be interesting to see how this ends, because you have quite a few moral quandaries coming up, especially with Mac.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
That's
We shall see.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions about the whole thing with certain
actually,
characters.
yeah, there's at least 3 characters who have, like, major problems with how this is going to end for them.
Yeah. But I also have issues with characters that are characters. God, I have to be vague. They're, like, not real. But everybody
That's
else
what I
is.
mean.
Like, they are? Like, are
Yeah, I
they
know.
real? I don't know. Like, I don't know.
And that's the whole thing. Is
Yeah.
like that's what they talk
kind of
about in the
The
episode.
point of this, I guess.
Yeah.
I really hope a certain character is projecting, like, face value
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
not, like, a turn again, because that would be lame.
Yeah.
We'll
All
see. There's a lot going on there. If you haven't watched it, it's worth seeing. Even though I still don't like the whole fake universe conceit, it's still
letting
interesting.
them. It's letting them have like a victory lap, though. It's like letting people come back and stuff that they can.
You know
show,
what? It's
so.
a little bit like
What?
Legends of Tomorrow.
It's not broken timelines, though.
Might as well be.
All right. I think it's going to wrap up 341 for the Moviecast. Listeners and viewers, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter at All You Can Geek. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at All You Can Geek as well. Tune into the Gamescast and tune into the Moviecast next week. Thank you.